Good morning. I'm Natalie Dawn, and I'm here this morning to do some life yoga with you. Meaning yoga and Ayurveda. So it's early in the morning. The creatures are crawling. We're going to do a short little practice just to get you moving. So balancing all the natures. As you can see, it's pretty sunny here, and it's actually going to be a warm day. So we're going to keep it low to the ground to keep it more cooling for the body as opposed to bring a lot of heat up. Doesn't mean we're not going to work hard. Um, but yeah, we're just going to connect to the earth a little bit. So I got my tea. I'm going to put it aside. I'm pretty much in my pajamas. So get on your comfy clothes, things that can move really easily. It's a little chilly right now. I got my sweater on, but I'll take it off and let's get started. So you're going to lay down on your mat. And if you need support, you can have a blanket or a pillow close by. And just take your feet as wide as the mat and let your knees fall towards each other. And then bring one hand to your heart, one hand to your belly, and just start to tune into your breath. Doesn't have to be anything magic or creative or a yogic breath. Just breathe. Just breathe the breath you breathe that keeps you on this planet. And then toe heel your feet in. And just bring your right knee in. Give a nice little squeeze. Rotate the ankle a couple times in both directions. Keep your shoulders and head pretty heavy. And then you're going to reach your left heel forward. Flex your right foot and just notice the difference. What happens when you don't? And then how do you feel it kind of turn on the body when you do? Good. You're going to slide the hands behind the right thigh and just start to stretch it up to the sky. And then the same thing. See what happens when you point. Right? Yoga is really self-exploration. And what I tell all my students, I'm a tour guide. Good. You'll bring the knee back down, give it a little hug in. You'll bring your left knee and just start with the right foot on the floor. Do your little rotation in your ankles. Deep, easy breathing. And then go the other direction. And then reach forward. Soften around the shoulders and the jaw, and the hands can come behind the thigh. Give a nice little stretch. Play with the point and the flex. And what I always like to say is, right in the middle is the float. That's kind of like the Barbie foot where you press up through the ball of the foot. I think I got a little kitten with me. It's always nice to do yoga with your little animals. Just make sure you don't crush them as you move. And then stretch the arms overhead. Big opening stretch to open up opportunity for the day. And then exhale, knees will come into the chest. Now, if your back feels fine, you can rock and roll lengthwise. So from vertebrae to vertebrae, from crown of the head to the tailbone. But if you need a little more grounding, come over to one side. I gotta make sure. This is Ziggy. He's my new yoga companion. Yep. All right, Ziggy. So from here, come to a table. And your wrists will be right underneath your shoulders. Knees right underneath your hips. And just start to take cat-cow. The heart draws towards the front of your mat, tailbone up to the sky. And then exhale, pushing in the exact opposite direction. And you'll start to move with your breath. Let's do 8 cycles. And I don't want you to get attached to alignment in this flow. Really, the morning is about connecting and feeling in the body. Right? trying to get all of the aches and the pains of the day before and the night out. And so right now we're working in the spine. We're just starting to undulate the spine, getting all of those curves, feeling nourished. And then we're going to come to build a little core strength. So what I'd like you to do is take your right foot back first. Press your right ball of the foot into the mat. Shoulders stay over your wrists. And then you're just going to just push and then just lift your left knee just a couple inches off the ground. Now to help the wrists, I want you to root through the fingertips, hug the upper arms in. 3, 2, 1. Good. Just bring the knee down. And that right leg is going to lift up. We'll do a little balancing here. Low belly draws in. Because we always need to figure out how to balance life. So left fingertips reach forward. Keep the low belly drawing in so you're not dipping into the low back. And then sometimes this right hip wants to lift up. Keep the right hip drawing down so you're working the inner thigh muscles. And then since we can guarantee life gets shaky, what happens if you take the leg out to the side? Right? If you're wobbly, that's fine. Ride the waves. That's what we're learning here, right? And then bring everything back into center. Couple inhale and exhale. With cat-cow, just to neutralize the spine. And then we'll come and do it on the other side. So the left foot goes back. Press the ball of the foot and the heel back. So the ball of the foot into the floor, into the earth. You're grounding there. Heel energizing back. Low belly draws in. Hug the upper arms in. It's like you're trying to squeeze the hands together. And then see if you can just lift your right knee. Stay for 5, 4, 3, 2. You got this. 1. Good. Gently lower the right knee and lift the left leg. Don't open up the hip. Keep that left outer hip going down. You can even play with the point and flex here. Low belly draws in and then reach the right arm forward. Now, your energy has the capability of being bigger than your body, right? We are bigger than ourselves. Can you feel that working here to help create stability at the core? Good. Hands. Oh, no, we didn't do our side. So you're going to take that leg out, arm out, get into a wobbly space, and see if you can find steady breath. Good. Hand. Knee come in. Beautiful. All right. You're going to shift your hips back. Keep your hands walking forward. So extended child's pose. And then you're just going to walk both hands over to the left. Let the head release, chin towards the chest. And now you're stretching through the right side. Good. Look to the left. And you can take the hips to the right a little bit to add a little nuance to the pose. And then come back to center. And then go over to the right. Hips to the left. Head relaxes. Chin towards the chest. Good. And come back up. So since we're moving towards a full moon, we're going to do a lunar variation of a sun salutation. You can even do lunar variations at night. All right, so I'd like you to start on your heels. And notice how my toes are curled under. It's a really great practice to get circulation into the feet. If your feet do not like this, and a lot of feet don't, keep your fingertips forward, but really start to see if you can get to the balls of the feet and stretch out the arch. There's also some lung points there, lots of good points. And the arch of your foot really relates to the arch of your spine, right? So bringing health in the whole body. This is how we get around all day. A couple of deep breaths. Good. From here, draw the low belly in. Inhale, circle the arms out and up. Exhale, forward fold from the hips. Hands will come. You're going to lift the chest, keep the toes curled under, and take down dog. So this is our first down dog. I want you to walk the feet, palm the hands. Yeah. Get creative. Right? Once again, morning practice is really about just moving into your body. I got a little ladybug that was flipped over right there, so we want to make sure Ziggy don't eat it. Good. Now, from here, you're going to bring your knees down. Inhale, circle the arms up. And then hands will come to the heart. So this is from the core. I want you to lean to the left slightly. Bring your right foot forward. Good. Keep your low belly lifting. And then you're just going to interlace the hands and take them back behind you. 5 steady breaths here. So the right heel roots, right? And that's like our foundation point. We're growing up from that space. Good. And then you're going to lift the arms up. Exhale. Shift your hips back. Turn your right foot up. So you're just on the heel. And then keep your spine as straight as you can. I know it's nice to round, but draw the shoulder blades to the chest. Hug the outer hip in. And if you want a little more, feel as though you're dragging your heel back. Now, if your hamstrings are tighter, bend your knee. That's okay. Doesn't mean you're not getting a stretch. If you feel it, you feel it. So really work on getting the length in the spine, and then you can start to draw the right hip back and go a little deeper. Good. You're going to shift forward, and then from here, pull your right leg back, and then you're going to walk the hands forward, the torso forward, and come to what's called puppy dog or half dog. Tailbones up in the air, right above your hips, and then your forehead comes to the mat. It's down dog arms, so I want you to keep your hands rooting and take your outer upper arms down towards the floor. Good, and then from here, look towards the front of your mat. Bring your elbows to the mat. Bring your shoulders over your elbows and just walk your feet back. We're just going to start in Sphinx. Right? Pull the floor back, draw the shoulder blade tips together. See if you can press all 10 toes into the earth. And draw the back rib cage away from the tailbone. One more big breath. And then exhale. From here, curl the toes under. Down dog. Good. You're going to come down onto your knees. Curl your toes under. Wrap the arms up to the sky. Exhale, hands come to the heart. Okay. Weight's going to go to the right side. We're going to come to that lunge on the right side. Or with the left foot forward, left heel roots, low belly draws in. Interlace the hands behind the back and stay. One more full breath. So you're going to lift the heart away from the belly button. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Hands come down. Take that Ardha Hanumanasana. Ardha meaning half. Hanumanasana meaning splits. Some of us aren't meant to do splits. So get really good at that half variation. Draw the outer hips in. Press your big toe forward. And breathe. Good. You're going to shift forward. And then once again, pull the left leg back. We'll come to that half dog, that puppy dog. We're going to lengthen the spine, draw the low belly in so we're not just dipping into the back, right? We always want this balance of strength and flexibility. And then coming forward to the Sphinx, we'll land there first. And then we'll get a bigger back bend, sliding the hands where the elbows were. Draw the shoulder blades together. And you can go up dog if you want to lift the thighs off the mat. Drag the chest forward. Exhale. Push it back. Down dog. And we'll repeat that, just going at pace. Knees come down, curl up. Hands come to the heart. Step forward, arms come back. Open up the chest. Inhale. Arms up, exhale. Fold over the front leg. Shift forward, plant the hands. Pull the right leg back. Drop down. Now adding a little more core work. If you want the heat for the morning, you feel forearm plank. Sphinx pose. Lift the chest, slide the hands back, going into your bigger back bend, up dog cobra. Exhale, down dog, home. Hi, Ziggy. Five breaths in down dog, right? Home base. Pressing the thighs back, the hands into the earth. The knees will come down. Circle the arms out. We'll come to the left side, left foot stepping forward, hands to the heart. Step the left foot forward, hands come behind. Interlace, open up the chest. Draw the low belly in. It's really quite amazing how many little critters are right around me right now. So beyond the cats, I've got a whole bunch of little baby snails. So feeling the steadiness of the snail as inspiration. Arms up, exhale. Fold over the front leg. Shift forward, pull the left leg back. Land in your half dog just for a moment. And you can either just stay here or take the extra breath, forearm. This time walking it in to dolphin. And then walking it back to forearm plank. And then dropping. Pull the floor back, open up the chest. Bigger back bend if you're ready. Open up, reach back through the big toes. Exhale, down dog. Now feel free to repeat that as many times as you like, just to get the heat going at pace with your breath. Right? Otherwise, if you just need a couple minutes to kind of get in the body, maybe your day is a little more rushed. Right? So from here, just to close it, right? So feel free to pause, repeat. But otherwise, we're just going to take the body in the other direction. Right? So from here, sitting just comfortably, you're going to bring the soles of the feet together. Feel free to sit up on a blanket. And go a little wider than like a classic Baddha Konasana. So give yourself more space. And then you're just going to give yourself a hug. Bring your left arm on top of your right. Let the head release. A couple deep breaths. And then if you want, and there's the ability, you're going to take eagle arms, right? So you're going to draw the elbows up. Soften the shoulders. Low belly draws in. Spread the toes so we still have that energy. And just notice what happens when the toes are spread and then when you spread them. Breathe into the back of the heart. Good. And then open up the arms. All right. Arm comes on top. Give yourself a hug. Release the shoulders, the neck a little bit. And then going a little deeper, hooking the left thumb or the left fingers right into the thumb crease. You don't have to get the hands connected, but that you do want to get the elbows up, shoulders down. Breathe, low belly in. Feel the sit bones rooting into the earth. Find those sticky nooks and crannies. Good, and then release. We're going to take the arms up. Exhale, folds. And just let everything soften here. So broadening across the low back, around the sacrum. 5 to 8 of your deepest breaths. And you're just coming to the edge where you just feel sensation. You don't have to push or pull. Let the day do that for you. Right now is just for nurturing the self. Good. Last 2 breaths. Good. You're going to walk the hands up. Help the knees back to center. We're going to come to laying on our back just to release, take a little mini Shavasana. Lay all the way down. You can draw the knees into the chest. And just because it's morning, we're going to do more of an active twist. So just draw the knees overhead, looking the opposite way. And then just keep it more dynamic. Because we want to get energy flowing through the body. And then come, knees hug in. Happy baby. Helps us ground through the low back, soles of the feet up towards the ceiling. Beautiful. Hug the knees in. One nice little squeeze. Hugging in. Job well done. And then everybody's favorite pose. Right, now when you do Shavasana in the morning, you usually make it short. Especially if you just woke up. It's really about letting the body come back to a space of equilibrium. So the legs relax. Arms. Shake it all out. Move the head. And let go. Just for a moment. You're ready to come out of Shavasana. Connect back to your breath. As you move, start to invite the energy that you want to carry with you for the rest of the day. It's your opportunity to be really present in how you are in your body, what you want from the day. You'll draw the knees in and slowly make your way up to a seated position, using the ground to push you away from the earth. And this is the most important moment, right? So if you have the time, fit in at least 5, 10, 20 minutes of quiet meditation. Or just tuning into your breath. Really honoring the work that takes place on the inside. It's very easy for us to kind of measure the success of our day by what we got done on the outside, projects. But if you got to take anywhere from 10 to 2 hours of time of self-reflection, self-movement, self-breath, self-care, that's where we find our true success. I'll bring the hands to the heart, lifting your sternum. Take a nice deep inhale. Exhale, let everything go. And you'll take a nice deep inhale. Exhale, let everything go again. And then inhale. Exhale. Good, the head bows. Namaste. So I hope you enjoyed that short little morning sweet practice. My name's Natalie Dawn. And this is Yoga Ayurveda Life. Have a great day.